Welcome and thank you for coming this afternoon. It's a great day of celebration for us. I'd like to begin by recognizing some people that we have with us this evening. First, our Rutherford County School Board members. Chairman Terry Hodge is here. Remember him. The Vice Chair Wayne Blair is with us. And see David Nipper is there. Mr. Coy Young. And Gary Eakes is with us. Of course, as most of you know, we lost Helen Blankenship in the last couple of weeks. And we did ask her mother, Nell Blankenship, Nell, are you here? I've been looking for you. We invited her, and she thought she might be able to make it this evening. Nell is a former teacher in Rutherford County herself. We wanted to recognize that. She comes in. I may try to work that in also. With us also from our county commission, we got several here. Mr. Jeff Jordan's here with us this evening. Mayor Burgess is here with us. We actually have our former Commissioner Bob Bullen sitting up here with us. He's in the habit of it, and we like to attend, so we got him with us today. Dr. Bullen was quite an educational advocate. Now, they wanted me to tell you, they've got a commission meeting tonight, so if we go beyond 5 o'clock, they may slip out the door, and that'll be okay if you need to do that. We also have two of our state senators with us today. We have State Senator Bill Ketchum with us this afternoon, and State Senator Jim Tracy. All I've asked them to do is try to clean up some of this for us down there in Nashville, if they would, please. But again, we're very much glad to see you at this event. It gives us the opportunity to say thank you to teachers who are outstanding, working above and beyond to educate the children and grandchildren that we have in Rutherford County schools. You know, beyond anything else we do, the quality of the teacher and the high quality of teachers in Rutherford County, one of the primary reasons that we continue to perform well in comparison to districts all around the state. It's their dedication and determination that makes the difference. You rise above the challenges that you face, you overcome the obstacles, and you constantly have in mind what it's going to take to teach those boys and girls under your care. And we thank you for that from the bottom of our heart. Today, we're going to be recognizing these teachers, and we want to commend you and praise you again for that. I hope you will share with your skills with our professional learning communities, that you'll share your skills by being the teacher of the year, the qualities with other teachers, so that we can take your skills and share that certainly with others. You know, we hire, it's not unusual in a year in Rutherford County to maybe, with new teachers and retirements and maternity leaves and all, maybe 200, 250 teachers a year. So with a large system like ours, it makes a difference. And those of you that are teachers of the year, I hope you'll kind of take some of these new people under your arm and mentor them and teach them some of the qualities that you use in your classroom. As I step back and think for myself and you too, you probably remember your first day of school. Most of us kind of remember that first day and what it's like. It's kind of embedded in your mind. You can be intimidated and lonely in that. And so that's why I ask that you try to mentor some of the others and help build their confidence. Most of you can name a teacher that probably did the same for you at one time. And so please share that. You know, I'm going to read over the biography information today for each one of those that are here. Really interesting stories today. I have enjoyed reading them some this week. And the diversity of the experience that we have, it already always amazes me. One teacher will say today she's afraid of heights, you know, and she's never flown. She doesn't like heights. We have another teacher that likes skydiving, would be glad to share the videos with us. So lots of different thoughts and background. It's the personalities that we have individually. We got one teacher who once carried the Olympic torch. Another training to participate in a zombie run. We have We have another honoree who never intended going to college but eventually changed her mind, became a teacher. Have another Teacher of the Year that really began her career without formal teaching experience. So the makeup of the 46 Teachers of the Year this year are just very wide and varied. I'm going to ask Mr. Hodge if you'll come up and help us hand out our awards today. I'm going to begin with some of these, and we'll start kind of in alphabetical order with our schools. First, from Barfield Elementary School is Lucille Stratton. Ms. Stratton has been with Rutherford County Schools for 5.5 years at Barfield Elementary School, teaching 5th grade math and science. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught 8 years in Columbus, Ohio. She graduated from Corey Area High School in Corey, Pennsylvania. She received her bachelor's degree from Grove City College in Grove City, Pennsylvania, and her master's degree from Walden University in Minneapolis, Minnesota. She is married to Nathan Stratton. Her greatest achievement as an educator lies in all the students who have gained or increased their love of math and or science in her classes. Most people would be surprised to know that she owned and lived on a goat farm. She's helped goats birth their babies, given injections, and even done the Hamlet maneuver on a goat. In addition, her mom has stage 4 breast cancer, and her mother is the reason she is the person she is today, and also the reason she loves math. Congratulations, Ms. Stratton. From Blackman Elementary, we have Wendy Spivey. Ms. Spivey has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 10 years at Blackman Elementary School. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught in Georgia and in Alabama. She graduated from Crenshaw Christian Academy in Luverne, Alabama. She received her bachelor's and master's degree from Troy University in Troy, Alabama. She is married to Michael Spivey, and they have one daughter, Kelsey. Congratulations, Ms. Spivey. Thank you. Now from Blackman High School, Miss Lindsay Miller. Ms. Miller has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 6 years at Blackman High School. She graduated from Warren County High School and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She's married to Ryan Miller. And her greatest achievement as an educator is being named Teacher of the Year for Blackman High School. That is an honor. Most people would be surprised to know she once ran with the Olympic torch. So this is one of the ladies. Speaking of her. Congratulations, Ms. Miller. From Blackman Middle School, we have Brian Jones. Mr. Jones has been with Rutherford County Schools for 5 years as a 7th grade science teacher at Blackman Middle School. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, he taught 1 year in Knox County Schools. He graduated from Bearden High School in Knoxville, Tennessee. He received his bachelor's degree from Liberty University and his master's degree from the University of Tennessee. He's married to Catherine Jones. They have one daughter, Elsie. His greatest achievement as an educator was researching, developing, and writing his dissertation to connect learning theories to the teaching practices he uses in his own classroom and seeing those positive results in his students' understanding, articulation, and questioning of the content. Most people will be surprised to know he is training for the 5K Zombies run. Congratulations, Mr. Jones. From Browns Chapel Elementary School, Anna Sturm. Ms. Sturm has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 5 years as a 5th grade teacher at Browns Chapel Elementary School. She graduated from Ezel Harding Christian School and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She is married to David Joey Sturm, and they have one daughter, Harper. Her greatest achievement as an educator is developing relationships with her students that outlive the brief time she has them in class. Her hope is to strengthen their belief in all things are possible through commitment and persistence. You know, I heard someone say, addressing Youth Leadership Rutherford this week, ask them how many of those would like to be teachers, and not too many of them would. And the person that said this, actually it was John Ash that made the statement to them, there's not many occupations where you can make a lifetime difference in a child and be known, and teaching is one of those. Most people would be surprised to know she presented recipe math with Cindy Klish at the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics at the convention in Washington, D.C. Congratulations, Ms. Dunn. From Buchanan Elementary School, Alice Pugh. Ms. Pugh has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 7 years at Buchanan Elementary School. Teaching is her second career, which she began at age 48. She received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She is married to Rodney Pugh, and they have 6 children and 6 grandchildren. Her greatest achievement as an educator is when she can see that she has had a positive influence on a student. William Butler Yeats said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." She hopes during her teaching career she has lit some fires. Congratulations to you, Ms. Pugh. From Cedar Grove Elementary School, we have Mary Ellen McMillan. Ms. McMillan has been with Rutherford County Schools for 5 years as a 4th grade teacher at Cedar Grove Elementary School. She is the 3rd grade English Language Arts Common Core coach this year. She graduated from Brentwood High School, received her bachelor's degree from Auburn University, and her master's degree from Trevecca Nazarene University. She is married to Drew McMillan. Her greatest achievement as an educator is working as a Common Core coach in 2013 for the state of Tennessee. Congratulations, Ms. McMillan. Could we send you to the legislature a little bit to speak? Would you do that? And Elena A. Taylor from Central Magnet School. Ms. Taylor has been with Rutherford County Schools for 22 years and taught various math classes during her career. Before Central Magnet, she taught at Riverdale High School and later became an itinerant math teacher for the K-8 gifted students at numerous Rutherford County schools. Prior to Rutherford County, she taught at White County Middle School, where she was a former student. She also has coached volleyball and girls basketball. She was Teacher of the Year at Riverdale in 1995-96. She graduated from White County High School and received her associate's degree from the Martin Methodist College in Pulaski and her bachelor's degree from Austin Peay State University. She is married to Art Taylor. They have 2 daughters, Kirsten and Raina. Her greatest achievement as an educator was receiving the Trailblazers Award for African American educators in Murfreesboro. This award was special because her mother had the opportunity to see her hard work pay off. In addition, her cousin received the same award. Most people would be surprised to know she loves to sing. She was president of a gospel choir in college and also sang in her church's choir. She thinks that it's amazing that God can take hundreds of different voices and blend them into such a beautiful sound. Congratulations, Ms. Dunn. And from Christiana Elementary School, Lacey Tallman. Ms. Tallman has been with Rutherford County Schools for 6 years as a 4th grade teacher at Christiana Elementary School. She graduated from Obion County High School and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU and her master's degree from Trevecca Nazarene University. She is married to Nate Tallman, and they have 1 child, Garrison. Congratulations. Now from Christiana Middle School, we have Corey Bransford. Mr. Bransford has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 7 years. He began his teaching career at Wilson Elementary School teaching 4th grade. He is currently teaching 6th grade math at Christiana Middle School. He graduated from Macon County High School and received his bachelor's degree from MTSU. He's married to Sarah Bransford. They have one daughter, Lexi. His greatest achievement as an educator is being named Teacher of the Year by his colleagues, and peers elect our Teachers of the Year. For people of you that may not know in the audience for that, some of our visitors today, so it is quite an honor to be elected by your peers as Teacher of the Year for your school. Congratulations. From Daniel McKee Alternative School, Carolyn McLean. Mr. McLean has been with Rutherford County Schools for 1 year teaching English at the Daniel McKee Alternative School. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught at Hunters Lane High School and was a sponsor for Future Teachers of America. She graduated from Ripley High School and received her bachelor's and master's degree from Tennessee State University. She is married to Kenneth McLean, and they have one son, Christian. Her greatest achievement as an educator is being named Teacher of the Year. Most people would be surprised to know she is afraid of speaking in public. Congratulations, Ms. McLean. From David Urey Elementary School, Diana Anderson. Ms. Anderson has been to Rutherford County Schools for 6 years as an ELL teacher at David Urey Elementary. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught in Minnesota for 4 years and in Illinois for 8 years. Glad you got to come to a warmer climate. She graduated from Byron High School in Byron, Illinois. She received her bachelor's degree from Bethel University and her master's degree from the National Alois University. She's married to Bruce Anderson, and they have one son, Elliot. Her greatest achievement as an educator is when her students are energized and empowered as critical thinkers and learners. Their enthusiasm and eagerness spur her on to be the best teacher she can be. She sees them as individuals with much purpose and value. Most people would be surprised to know she is the youngest of 6 siblings, and she could be pretty dramatic as a child. Congratulations. I've often said teachers really also need an Oscar. You know, there are days you really need to perform, you know, and so most of the people that are Teachers of the Year really do have that ability. You have to draw your students in. From Eagleville School, Monica Moore. Ms. Moore has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 3 years at Eagleville School, teaching 7th and 8th grade reading and language arts. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught in Warren County and was named the JC Teacher of the Year. She graduated from Warren County High School. She received her bachelor's degree from MTSU, her master's degree from Tennessee Technological University, and is currently working toward her EDS degree. Her greatest achievement as an educator is having student TVOS scores in the double digits, and that is notable. Congratulations, Ms. Moore. And Dr. Jessica Supakon from Holloway High School. Dr. Supakon has been with the Rutherford County School for 9 years. She started teaching business and keyboarding at Central Middle School and is currently teaching marketing at Holloway High School. She graduated from Holloway High School. You actually asked to come back and teach there, am I correct? I mean, that's very, very notable and making a difference in those kids. We sometimes call Holloway our second chance high school, and she recognizes and believes that. She received her bachelor's, master's, and EDS degrees from MTSU and her doctorate from the Tennessee State University. She's married to Bak Supakon, and they have 4 children, Kevin, Caitlin, Ethan, and Cooper. Her greatest achievement as an educator is having former students return after graduation and tell her that she made an impact on their lives. Most people will be surprised to know she is, I gave it away. Most people would be surprised to know that she is a graduate of Holloway High School and decided in college she wanted to return there to teach. Thank you and congratulations. From Homer Pittard Campus School, Miss Joanne Lukey. Miss Lukey has been with Rutherford County Schools for 24 years. She started her teaching career at Smyrna West Elementary School and later transferred to David Urey Elementary School. She is currently teaching third grade at Homer Pittard Campus School, where she has the opportunity to work with Residency 1 education students each semester. Her responsibilities include modeling and teaching the best instructional practices and classroom management strategies, as well as evaluating their teaching opportunities. She also is currently on the adjunct faculty in the education department at MTSU. She graduated from Springfield High School. She started college at Austin Peay State University and received her bachelor's degrees from MTSU and her master's degree from Cumberland University. She is married to Lucky Lukey, and they have one son, Sean, one daughter, Tiffany, and a son-in-law, Will. Her greatest achievement as an educator is being chosen Teacher of the Year by an outstanding faculty of master teachers who help children to further their education daily. Most people will be surprised to know that she would love to have a job working with dogs. Congratulations, Miss Lukey. From John Coleman Elementary School is Christy Thomas. Ms. Thomas has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 9 years at John Coleman Elementary School. Being named Teacher of the Year and seeing her student teachers get hired as full-time teachers are two of her greatest career highlights. She graduated from Smyrna High School and received her bachelor's and master's degree from MTSU. She is married to Brian Thomas, and they have 2 children, Bryson and Bray. Her greatest achievement as an educator is having 10 intensive students in reading at the beginning of the school year and seeing that number decrease to 3 by the middle of the year. It makes a difference. Most people who would be surprised to know she loves to choreograph dances. Congratulations, Ms. Thomas. And from Kittrell Elementary School, Jennifer Melton. Ms. Melton has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 19 years as a physical education teacher. She began at Thurman Francis Elementary and also taught at Stewart's Creek Elementary before Kittrell Elementary School. Highlights of her career include leading talent shows, field days, fundraisers, and heart-healthy events, which have been challenging but enormously fun. She graduated from White House High School. She began college at Volunteer State Community College and received her bachelor's and master's degrees from MTSU. She is married to Mike Melton. Together, they have 4 sons, Kylie, Nolan, Taylor, and Spencer. You're working on a team, aren't you? Her greatest achievement as an educator is being honored as Teacher of the Year and knowing her peers recognize that she has qualities to be one of the best. Most people will be surprised to know, after graduating from high school, she had no intention of furthering her education. She just wanted to get a job and a new car. Thank you for coming back to teaching. Thank you. From Lascassas Elementary School is Will Breck. Mr. Breck has been with Rutherford County Schools for 21 years. He previously taught at Homer Pittard Campus School, Kittrell, and War Walden Elementary Schools before teaching music at Lascassas Elementary School. In addition, he has been an adjunct music instructor at MTSU. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, he taught in Tallahassee, Florida. He graduated from Broad Ribble High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. He received his bachelor's degree from Indiana University in Bloomington, Indiana, and his master's degree from Hamlin University in St. Paul, Minnesota. He is married to Jean Nagy, and they have 2 daughters, Gretchen, Breck, and Lauren Nagy. His greatest achievement as an educator is winning a $100,000 Tennessee Innovative Technology Grant for Las Casas Elementary School. And you have quite a music lab there, Mr. Brick. Congratulations. From Laverne High School, we have Kimberly Jackson. Ms. Jackson has been with Rutherford County Schools for 5 years at Laverne High School and started a successful cosmetology program at the school. Last year, she had her first male student to complete the program and begin barber school on a partial scholarship along with 8 others enrolling in barber or cosmetology school. 5 of those students also received partial scholarships. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she worked at Paul Mitchell School in Memphis, the Beauty Institute, and the Vanderbilt College. She graduated from Calumet High School in Gary, Indiana. She attended Alabama State University and Tennessee State University, and she received her cosmetology and instructor license from the Beauty Institute. Her greatest achievements as an educator are being chosen Teacher of the Year by her colleagues and to be the first licensed cosmetologist with the Rutherford County Schools. Thank you. Making a difference. The cosmetology program has been very attractive in our career and technical of the 16 paths that we have. That's a very attractive one. Laverne Lake Elementary School, Michelle White. Ms. White has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 7 years since the opening of Laverne Lake Elementary School. During that time, she has built the music program to 5 performances throughout each year for students to showcase their talents. She also works with students after school in various musicals and helped start the Science Club. She graduated from Donaldson Christian Academy. She received her bachelor's degree from Western Kentucky University, her master's degree from the University of Illinois, and her EDS degree from MTSU. Her greatest achievement as an educator is instilling a passion for music in her students. Most people will be surprised to know she plays a clarinet in a community band, and she also laid her own tile in her house. You're versatile. Congratulations, Ms. White. And from Laverne Middle School, Amanda Cooper. Ms. Cooper has been with Rutherford County Schools for 7 years at Laverne Middle School. She previously taught 7th grade math and currently is teaching 8th grade English language arts. She graduated from Riverdale High School and received her bachelor's and master's degree from MTSU. She is married to Josh Cooper, and they have one son, Jace. Her greatest achievement as an educator is when she sees a student with a book that is not required reading and they engage in conversation about what they're reading. Most people will be surprised to know she is the first person in her family to ever attend and graduate college. Congratulations, Ms. Cooper. From Laverne Primary School, we have Molly Swan. Ms. Swan has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 5 years as a special education teacher. She began teaching at Roy Waldron Elementary and currently teaches at Laverne Primary School. She graduated from Lebanon High School and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She is married to Eric Swan, and they have one daughter, Addison. Her greatest achievement as an educator is seeing former students grow, excel, and have equal opportunities and access to the general curriculum. Well stated from a special education teacher. Congratulations, Ms. Swan. From the McFadden School of Excellence, Christy Moore. Ms. Moore has been with Rutherford County Schools for 17 years, beginning as an interim spectrum teacher. She previously taught at Eagleville School. She is currently a 4th grade team leader at McFadden. In addition, she was a session leader for the district's 2013 summer conference. She graduated from Coffee County High School, received her bachelor's degree from Tennessee Technological University and her master's degree from MTSU. She is married to Bobby Moore, and they have 2 children, Natalie and Mason. Her greatest achievement as an educator is when students are so inspired by what was taught, they continue the learning outside of the classroom. The look of pride on their faces when they share additional information is a priceless perk of teaching. Most people will be surprised to know that she was on national television when her husband was on the NBC show, The Biggest Loser. She was a tomboy who grew up on a farm, and she is an extrovert with her students, but an introvert with adults. Congratulations, Ms. Moore. And from Oakland High School, Miss Gina Hausler. Ms. Hausler has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 14 years. She taught 8th grade math at Central and Blackman Middle Schools before teaching Algebra 1 and Oakland High School. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught in Cannon County and Coffee County. She graduated from Warren County High School. She received her bachelor's, master's, and EDS degrees from MTSU. She is married to Joel W. Hausler. Her greatest achievement as an educator is having past and present students to tell her that she treats all students fair. Most people will be surprised to know she cannot swim. And your biggest challenge has got to be Joel Hausler, right? I can say that. I've known him a long time. Congratulations, Ms. Hausler. From Oakland Middle School, Jerry Burkhofer. Ms. Burkhofer has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 20 years. She began teaching at John Coleman Elementary School and is currently teaching at Oakland Middle School. She is a graduate of Riverdale High School, received her bachelor's degree from MTSU and her master's degrees from Mississippi State University. She is married to Doug Burkhofer, and they have 2 sons, Jake and Doug, 2 daughters-in-law, Laura and Jessica, and 3 grandchildren. Her aunt, Wanda Jones, also teaches with Rutherford County Schools. Her greatest achievements as an educator are being nominated by her peers as Teacher of the Year, being able to influence students to pursue science careers. It is an incredible moment when a former student tells her that they are pursuing a science or engineering degree. Most people would be surprised to know she went storm chasing on the Great Plains. Congratulations, Ms. Burkhoff. From Riverdale High School, Kay Starrett. Ms. Starrett has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 25 years. She began teaching at Smyrna Middle School, served as director of Smyrna Middle Singers, and as the lead advisor to the Beta Club. At Riverdale, she is also the head advisor for the Student Council. She graduated from Riverdale High School, received her bachelor's degree from MTSU, and her master's degree from Western Kentucky University. She is married to Jimmy Starrett, and they have 2 daughters, Catherine Elizabeth and Rachel Corrine. Her greatest achievement as an educator is hoping that she has played a small part in determining the future of more than 4,000 children. And that's absolutely true if you've taught a while. Congratulations, Ms. Starrett. Tom Nolan, if my counting is right, that's the 4th Teacher of the Year graduated from Riverdale. I don't know. From Rock Springs Elementary School, Jamie Hubbard. Ms. Hubbard has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 12 years at Rock Springs Elementary. She previously taught 1st grade and is currently teaching pre-K. Prior to coming to Rock Springs, she was a pre-K teacher and assistant director for 10 years at Kids Connection Daycare and pre-K. She graduated from Oakland High School and received her bachelor's and master's degree from MTSU. She is married to Tom Hubbard, and together they have 7 children, Reed, Bo, Riley, Baker, Heather, Heath, and Halla. Her greatest achievement as an educator is placing a love for learning in children at a very early age. Through exploration and inquiry, hopefully she helps children realize that education can be fun and entertaining as well as enlightening. I could say congratulations, Jamie, because you did play with my daughter quite a bit. Congratulations, Miss Hubbard. From Rock Springs Middle School, Sarah Upchurch. Miss Upchurch has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 14 years. She began her teaching career at Rock Springs Elementary School and is currently teaching language arts at Rock Springs Middle School. One of the highlights of her career was being awarded Above and Beyond by Dr. Pat Essery. She graduated from the Polk County High School. She attended Cleveland State Community College and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She is married to Michael Upchurch, and her greatest achievement as an educator is when she hears from former students. Congratulations, Ms. Upchurch. From Rockvale Elementary School is Erica Roberts. Ms. Roberts has been with Rutherford County Schools for 5 years as a kindergarten teacher at Rockvale Elementary School. She graduated from Sevier County High School and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She is married to Michael Roberts, and they have 3 daughters, Madison, Caitlin, and Ashlyn. Her greatest achievement as an educator is being named Teacher of the Year. This is her first award. You've only been 5 years. There are many more to come. Most people will be surprised to know she has a fear of heights and has never flown. That's our other one. Congratulations, Ms. Roberts. From Rockvale Middle Schools, Kelly Newberry. Ms. Newberry has been with Rutherford County Schools for 5 years as an 8th grade math teacher at Rockvale Middle School. Prior to Rockvale, she was an adjunct teacher at MTSU where she taught college algebra and was a telecommunications manager for Bell South. She graduated from Gallatin High School. She received her bachelor's, master's, and EDS degrees from MTSU. She is currently pursuing her Doctor of Education from Tennessee State University. She is married to Brad Newberry, and they have 3 children, Mary, Todd, Emma, and Hank. Her parents are Calvin and Marie Short of Gallatin. Her greatest achievement as an educator is seeing students learn and grow within her classroom and then watching them mature into young adults in high school. Most people will be surprised to know she has a high sense of adventure. She is willing to try most adventure sports, with the most thrilling being skydiving. She does have a video if anyone would like to watch. Congratulations, Ms. Newberry. I always heard you say, why in the world would you jump out of an airplane with if it was in perfectly good shape? You know, Roy Waldron Elementary School, Vicki Brannon. Ms. Brannon has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 22 years at Roy Waldron. She's taught 8th grade reading, language arts, and 5th grade. She's been a grade level leader, science sponsor, cheerleader sponsor, and TAC representative, that's Teacher Advisory Committee. She graduated from Riverdale High School and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She is married to Sam Weaver, and they have 3 children and 7 grandchildren. Her greatest achievement as an educator was surviving tenure while coaching 6 8th grade cheerleaders at Roy Waldron each year for the first 3 years of her teaching career. Most people will be surprised to know she was on the ROTC dance and drill teams throughout high school and college. Congratulations, Ms. Brannon. From Siegel High School, Donald Lee Ramsey. Mr. Ramsey has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 10 years at Siegel High School. He teaches American History Honors and is the head wrestling coach. Hey, I saw this morning that the TWSA approved ladies wrestling. Did you see that on there as a sanctioned sport? Prior to coming to Rutherford County, he was an interim teacher at Harris Middle School in Bedford County. He graduated from Warren County High School and received his bachelor's degree from MTSU. He is married to Alexis Ramsey, and his parents are Jim and Paula Ramsey. Their dogs are their four-legged babies, and their names are Luke, Princess, Leah, and Darth Doggus. His greatest achievement as an educator is paying off his student loans. A lot of people say that. Most people will be surprised to know he paints various characters from Star Wars and gets the actors to sign the paintings. Congratulations, Mr. Ramsey. From Siegel Middle School is Sonia Cox. Ms. Cox has been with Rutherford County Schools for 17 years. She previously taught at Cedar Grove and Las Casas Elementary Schools, becoming the Spectrum English Language Arts teacher at Siegel Middle. She previously served as director of Musselburgh City Schools after-school program and is directing for Stepping Stone Academy. She graduated from Grissom High School in Huntsville, Alabama. She received her bachelor's and master's degrees from MTSU and is currently pursuing her EDS. She is married to Doyle Cox, and they have two daughters, Abigail and Mary Sophia. Her parents are John and Esther Hudgens. Her greatest achievement as an educator is her ability to build lasting, positive relationships with her students. The relationships built in her class are the primary reason she is passionate about being a teacher. Most people will be surprised to know she attends numerous concerts of multiple genres and has attended several Broadway musicals. Congratulations, Ms. Cox. From Smyrna Elementary School, we have Heather Franks. Ms. Franks has been with Rutherford County Schools for 5 years at Smyrna Elementary School. She's taught kindergarten, 4th grade, and is currently teaching 3rd grade. Prior to Smyrna Elementary, she taught kindergarten at Lancaster Christian Academy, worked at McNeely Piggott and Fox Public Relations and Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. She graduated from Obion County Central High School and received her bachelor's degree from the University of Tennessee at Martin. She is currently working on her master's degree at Western Governors University. She is married to Chad Franks, and they have 2 children, Ethan and Emma. Congratulations. From Smyrna High School is Kimberly Clemens. Ms. Clemens has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 12.5 years at Smyrna High School, teaching various courses in social studies. She also serves as a reader for the Advanced Placement Government and Politics test. Prior to coming to Smyrna High, she taught at Calvary Christian School in Arkansas and was a sponsor for the National Honor Society. She also taught various social studies courses in Mississippi and worked with the Mississippi Law-Related Center. She graduated from Trinity Christian High School in Jacksonville, Florida, and received her bachelor's degree from Trevecca Nazarene University. She is married to Tony Clemens, and they have 2 sons, Alex and Evan. Her greatest achievement as an educator is helping students become excited about what they are learning as they realize how it impacts their lives, and observing students develop into poised and confident young people. Congratulations, Ms. Clemens. From Smyrna Middle School is Jennifer Bertram. Ms. Bertram has been with Rutherford County Schools for 7 years. She previously taught reading language arts at Kittrell and Whitworth Buchanan Middle Schools before becoming a reading interventionist at Smyrna Middle School. Prior to becoming an educator, she had a career in automobile finance and insurance sales. After 4 years, she decided to go back to school to obtain her master's degree and change her career. She has never regretted becoming a teacher. She graduated from Chelsea High School in Chelsea, Alabama. She received her bachelor's degree from the University of Southern Mississippi and her master's degree from MTSU. She is married to Michael Bertram, and they have 2 children, Sam and Lucy. Her greatest achievement as an educator is receiving standing ovations from her students for the comedic teacher dance routines in the school talent show. So you going to demonstrate that for her? Street cred goes a long way in winning over students in the classroom. Most people would be surprised to know she began teaching without any formal teaching experience. She walked into a classroom mid-year and began teaching. She will always be grateful to Ms. Chafin for taking a chance on an unconventional candidate, and Ms. Tuttle and Ms. Emery for mentoring her. Congratulations, Ms. Bertram. From Smyrna Primary School is Joanne Elliott. Ms. Elliott has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 16 years. She taught 4th grade at Cedar Grove and Stewart's Creek Elementary Schools before teaching at Smyrna Primary School. She graduated from Gleason High School in Gleason, Tennessee. She attended Bethel University and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She's married to Greg Elliott, and they have 2 children, William and Ashley. Her greatest achievement as an educator is having such a love for learning and for school that she instills that in her students. Parents have shared with her numerous times through the years that she has inspired their children to achieve more than they thought they could. That's what we all want to hear. Congratulations, Miss Elliott. From the Smyrna West Alternative School is Cornelia C. Holmes. Mr. Holmes has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 3 years, teaching environmental science, and is a special education inclusion teacher. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, he taught for Memphis City Schools, youth villages, and was a residential counselor for a group home. He graduated from Kirby High School. He received his bachelor's degree from the University of Tennessee at Martin and his master's degree from the University of Memphis. His greatest achievement as an educator is helping children in special education graduate with a regular diploma. Most people will be surprised to know he is a great dancer and participated in a travel abroad study in Tanzania, Africa. Congratulations, Mr. Holmes. Thank you. From Stewart's Creek Elementary School, Holly Willard. Miss Willard has been with Rutherford County Schools for 16 years. She began her teaching career at Cedar Grove Elementary School as a preschool special education teacher. She is currently a preschool orientation special education teacher at Stewart's Creek. She graduated from Maplewood Academy in Hutchinson, Minnesota, and received her bachelor's degree from Carson Newman College. She is married to Rick Willard, and they have 2 children, Caitlin and Kinsey. Congratulations, Miss Willard. From Stewart's Creek High School, Teresa Darden. Miss Darden is in her first year with the Rutherford County Schools, teaching various math classes at Stewart's Creek High School. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught math at Spring Hill and at Page High Schools. Before her teaching career, she worked for a corporation repurchasing vehicles, closed mortgages, and had her own embroidery business. She graduated from Lincoln County High School and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She is married to Matt Darden, and they have 3 children, Tucker, Maddie, and Emma. Her greatest achievement as an educator is seeing her last Algebra 2 class all grow and outscore others after she was told some should be moved to a lower math class. Love that challenge, huh? They all accomplished with greatness. Most people will be surprised to know she tried to stay out of the educational field after college because of money and time committed, but God continued to push her back in. She has learned and gained more from her students than they have from her. That makes everything else worth it. Congratulations, Ms. Darden. From Stewart's Creek Middle School, Amy Elizabeth Brawley. Ms. Brawley has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 12 years as a 6th grade math teacher. She began teaching at Rock Springs Middle School before coming to Stewart's Creek Middle School. She graduated from Cannon County High School, received her bachelor's degree from MTSU, where she is pursuing her master's degree. She is married to Ronnie Brawley, and they have 4 children, Josh, Cole, Jaden, and Addison. Her greatest achievement as an educator is maintaining a love for the teaching profession despite all the challenges teachers face each day. Most people will be surprised to know she is a country girl at heart, even though she was born in New York. Congratulations, Ms. Brawley. From Stewartsboro Elementary School, Janie Golson. Ms. Golson has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 9 years, teaching 4th grade at Stewartsboro Elementary School. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught at Hull-Jackson Montessori Magnet School in Nashville, University Place Montessori Magnet School in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and was an educational assistant in Frankfort, Kentucky. She graduated from the Sidney Lanier High School in Montgomery, Alabama, and received her bachelor's degree from the University of Tennessee at Martin. She is married to Stephen Golson, and they have 3 children and 7 grandchildren. Congratulations, Ms. Golson. From Thurman Francis Arts Academy, Bridget Stansberry. Ms. Stansberry has been with Rutherford County Schools for 18 years at Thurman Francis Arts Academy. She has taught special education, 2nd grade, and is currently teaching 5th grade. Prior to coming to Rutherford County, she taught in Jefferson County Schools in Louisville, Kentucky. She graduated from St. Cecilia Academy in Nashville. She received her bachelor's degree from Bellarmine University in Louisville, Kentucky, and her master's degree from MTSU. She is married to Jeremy Stansberry, and they have 4 children. Her greatest achievement as an educator is when former students return to see her and they thank her. Most people will be surprised to know, and you're going to enjoy this one, Mr. Blair, she is a 2nd-degree black belt and a Hall of Fame athlete at her high school. Congratulations, Ms. Stansberry. Mr. Blair teaches in that, so that's why I want to point that out. From Walter Hill Elementary School, Teresa Brockwell. Ms. Brockwell has been with the Rutherford County Schools for 33 years. She began teaching special education in Rutherford County at Laverne Primary and currently teaches 1st grade at Walter Hill. She began her teaching career as a 5th grade interim teacher in Spring Hill. She graduated from Fayette Academy. She received her bachelor's degree from the University of Tennessee at Martin and her master's degree from MTSU. She is married to John Brockwell, and they have 3 daughters and 2 sons-in-law, Amy, Lauren and Jonathan Trousdale, and Julie and Brian Adams. They have 1 grandson and are expecting a granddaughter in April and another grandson in May. Her greatest achievement as an educator is having a daughter and several former students become teachers. Most people will be surprised to know she took flying lessons at age 15 and was ready to solo after only 8 hours of flying time. Congratulations, Ms. Brockwell. From the Whitworth Buchanan Middle School, Donna Sears. Ms. Sears has been with Rutherford County Schools for 5 years. Prior to Whitworth Buchanan, she taught at Buchanan Elementary. She previously taught in Franklin County for 5 years. She graduated from Franklin County High School and received her bachelor's degree from MTSU. She is married to Steve Sears, and they have 3 sons and 4 grandchildren. Her greatest achievement as an educator is being able to do what she loves and having the opportunity to work with the awesome faculty and staff at Whitworth Buchanan. Most people would be surprised to know she gave up a promising career as a female wrestler to go into teaching. I don't know. Teaching is pretty close sometimes. She believes her background provided her with the material and physical toughness needed to teaching middle school. I agree. Congratulations, Ms. Sears. From Wilson Elementary School, Kim Bone. Ms. Bone has been with Rutherford County Schools for 8 years teaching art. She previously taught at Homer Pittard Campus School before coming to Wilson Elementary. Prior to Rutherford County, she taught in New York in a K-8 school, high school, college, and adult education. She graduated from Catholic Central High School and received her bachelor's and master's degree from College of St. Rose, all in New York. She is married to Fred Bone, and they have 2 sons, Matt and Fred, and 2 grandchildren. Her greatest achievement as an educator was when the art department was awarded 4th place in the Leadership Awards from the Artsonia for the state of Tennessee. It is only through the efforts of their young artists and their parents' contributions that they earned this award. Most people will be surprised to know she once lived in the 5th floor walk-up in Manhattan with a baby grand piano as big as the room that they call their parlor. She worked on her artwork out of an old factory and worked at the new museum in New York School for Social Research, which was started for young and upcoming artists by Marcia Tucker, who has been the curator of the Guggenheim Museum. Congratulations, Ms. Bone. And we come back now to the system level Teachers of the Year after they submit, again, as a Teacher of the Year in their school. Then we have a selection process for selecting the system level Teachers of the Year. And I'm going to ask that as I call you, come up here and stand, and we'll get all 3 together here at one time. You go on from this to the state to compete for the State Teacher of the Year. Our elementary system level Teacher of the Year is Teresa Brockwell from Walter Hill Elementary School. Congratulations, Ms. Brockwell. And our middle system level Teacher of the Year is Corey Bransford from Christiana Middle School. Congratulations, Mr. Bransford, again. And our secondary system level Teacher of the Year is Gina Hausler from Oakland High School. Yes. Congratulations, this is your Rutherford County District level Teachers of the Year. Congratulations. Thank you. Well, James wants one more picture. Okay. Before we close this evening, I got some other recognitions I would like to do. I'd also like to recognize our principals. Would you, most of you are standing. Principals have a tendency to stand around the wall. Just hold up your hand. Thank you for supporting your teachers, your schools today, principals. Appreciate it very much for you doing that. And as they always say, this event would not be possible without the lady immediately to my right, Miss Joyce Michaels. Again, another wonderful job, Miss Michaels. And I do see we have another board member that come in. He always tells us he has to work for a living. Mr. Aaron Holliday, another board member that came in. Did I overlook any commissioners or state legislators, anyone else that I may have missed today? I don't want to if we missed anyone. Again, thank you very much for coming today. Congratulations to our winners. Cherish that award that you've received, again, because it's voted by your peers to receive that award, a very high honor. Thank all of you for your moral support, for being here today to help us to celebrate with these teachers. Thank you, and have a safe drive home. Thanks.